Hello everyone, we have a Mercedes today. It's a new generation SL63 Miguelones. I have already posted a review on it, but now there is an opportunity to see how it is built because the guys in the service have started to disassemble it in order to cover it with protective film. But I'll show you everything I see and share some of my thoughts on it. But my my position on this issue, on the SL63, the car is quite high quality, but there are some strange nuances that I didn't like. But one such, the most basic one, is that on a new car, the driver's seat was so badly banged up, I'll say more so the passenger seat, exactly in the same condition. How can this be when you have a new SL63 AMG, which in Europe costs at least 150,000 euros? It seems to me that for Mercedes it is generally indecent behavior towards customers, because the car has not been driven yet, but it is already known to have some defects. Traditionally, all parts that have some sort of serious purpose in Mercedes are put and produced in Germany, as well as in principle in many Germans. Everything that concerns plastic and some attachments can be Chinese, it can be Polish, and absolutely any country. So you have to get used to it. I hope they still produce the engines in their home country. The engine here has a German name on the nameplate, which is especially valuable. I told you how in Germany people buy cars on the secondary market, and if the surname seems to them not German, not local, they start haggling. That say, it is not good, although in theory, quality control should be general, factory, and how the surname affects the assembly of the motor. But these are such. There are, apparently, some internal moments of each country, but here in Germany, it is so. By the way, if anyone watches from Germany, and who exactly watches and deals with cars, can, I think, confirm my words. The funny thing is that the soft top of this car, because it was always hard, but the last couple of generations. But unfortunately, you can't open it now. The car is locked. But now I'm going to come over from the other side, open it up, and show you the interior again. By the way, now let's try to see the passenger seat. Again, if the design allows, if we can open it. But you can see everything all right. But in general, the interior is not bad, of course, not without all the current Mercedes pluses, like some billion lights, etc., etc., etc. But as a whole, the interior is enough such in quiet genre is executed by Mercedes, well, and in principle, it is a plus, because it seems to me that all the same, the basic consumer of Mercedes is people adults, well, and with some average plus disadvantage. But again, many manufacturers are now trying to reach new consumers, young people, and naturally not poor young people. That's why all sorts of unexpected colours appear from here. But I think that the filling of the car also directly depends on it. I am just showing you without the rear bumper removed. But in principle, it's a normal car in terms of safety. Mercedes, as far as I understand, has everything perfect. And compared to other brands, for example, I will not take Tesla as an example. When you look at Mercedes, all seams are in place. There is no dirt. There is no glue hanging. In this respect, of course, everything is good. But again, this is an SL63 AMG. What would be an Atzela, but a Chesky or an Ashki? Well, that's also a very controversial question. I think it may not be all good, but you can see the pipes are present on both sides. It's not one can, it's two. That's good, because a lot of modern cars have a scary nameplate, but it turns out to be a 2-litre engine with 2 turbos plus. But you'd like to see something different for that kind of money. These black extensions, that's a plus. But if you suddenly will drive in winter, Moscow will save you money, save you nerves, because you will not have to do the so-called anti-chrome and nothing will be destroyed by reagents. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you the chair. I couldn't take it off, because there are problems with time in general. Yeah, I mean, I've got to go now, but I've looked at this car, I've looked at it more closely. I'll tell you, the front right seat has exactly the same gap as the driver's seat. By the way, this plug here, it's very strange looking. It's kind of weird too, because it's supposed to have some kind of function or some kind of good looks. But it's neither. It's just a plug. But again, on the car. For that kind of money, I don't think it's worth it. Someone wrote to me that there are carbon ceramic brakes. Here's a special demonstration for the non-believers. This is just ordinary metal. There is no carbon ceramic in this particular car. But, basically, that's it for today. Enjoy the show, everybody. Bye, everybody.